Hello, thank you for watching my video. My name is Roel. I am a health and nutrition coach, and I post these videos to help people to stay as healthy as possible. And we have a lot of power ourselves to stay healthy, even if many of us don't realize that. And today I would like to talk about how we can tap into our intrinsic motivation to help us to keep on doing the things that we know are going to help us to reach our health goals. And in my experience, knowing what to do is often not the biggest problem. It is actually doing it and keep on doing it. That's the biggest problem. And for that, you need motivation and consistency, and they sort of go together. And today, the title of this video is why do you not want to get type 2 diabetes? But obviously you can apply this to anything. Why do you not want to get heart disease? Why do you not want to be overweight? Or, you know, fill in the dots yourself. Apologies for the goggle eyes. I've been swimming this morning, and when you're 57, the goggle marks stay all day. Maybe that's just me, but they do. And let's talk about motivation. So when it comes to health goals, you may set them because you've been told to work on something, maybe by your GP, or maybe you want to do it yourself and you think, well, I'm overweight, I want to lose some weight, or you're worried that your blood glucose levels are high and you want to avoid type 2 diabetes. But I think it's good to delve a little bit deeper into why you want to make some changes to your lifestyle, because if you don't do that, then I don't think it's going to last, and I don't think you're going to make it stick. And how do you do that? By spending a little bit of time to ask yourself, what's in it for me when I do these things, when I start eating healthily, when I start moving a little bit more, stressing a little bit less, sleeping a little bit better. Why should I be doing that? What do I get out of it? And often people forget to ask themselves these questions, and because it's so it's such a given that we should look after ourselves, and everybody knows that you should try not to be overweight and eat healthily, and so you just go with the flow and do it. But if you really ask yourself, why do you want to do it, then that could really help you to keep going with it. For example, when it comes to type 2 diabetes, maybe you've been told that your blood glucose levels are higher than normal, and you want to make some lifestyle changes to avoid that getting out of hand and you becoming diabetic. And if I would ask you, why do you not want to become diabetic, you might look at me like I'm nuts and ask, well, why do you need to ask that? Who wants to become diabetic? What a stupid question. But it is really helpful to ask yourself why you do not want to become diabetic. How would your life change if you would become a diabetic? And maybe it's helpful to make a list of all the things that you love doing, and ask yourself if you would be able to do these things if you were a diabetic and you were on medication and you were really tired, and maybe even worse if you started to have serious complications that come with type 2 diabetes. Would you be able to do what you love doing now if you were blind, or if you had kidney problems, or if you had to have a foot or part of your leg amputated? And it sounds really harsh, and I don't like to sort of motivate by fear, but it's just asking yourself the question, how would my life be different if I were to become a diabetic? Or, you know, fill in the dots if you have another thing that you're worried about. And also, what would your life look like if you did do the things that you plan to do for your health? Maybe there are things that you want to do that you're not able to do now because of the health issue that you have, or the fear of getting that health issue. And then it can be really helpful to visualize what your life will look like if you do take action. And maybe you could even do both. You could write a diary entry a year from now You write it now, but it is a day, a year from now that you're writing about. One for the situation where you didn't take any action and you've now become a diabetic, or got the health issue that you're worried about getting. And do another diary entry where you write a day in the life of you in a year's time when you did take action and you feel healthy and you have lots of energy and you don't need to take medication. And it really brings it home to you why it is important that you should do it. And that could be so different for everybody. That's why I don't think it's a silly question to ask, why do you want to do what you're doing? Because we all have different values. You may want to travel, and that's why you want to stay healthy and not be on medication and not be blind and be able to walk. But somebody else may not be interested in traveling, and they might have different values. Maybe they are a carer for somebody and they just know that if they would become severely ill and tired, then they wouldn't be able to care for the person that they love, and that drives them. And you can use that intrinsic motivation to do the things that you want to do and stop doing the things that you don't want to do. So spend a little bit of time to ask yourself, what do I love doing now? What do I want to do that I'm not already doing? And will I be able to do it if I don't make these lifestyle tweaks? And that can really drive you then to make these changes and stay motivated and create consistency. I hope you find it helpful, and if you need a little bit of help with your goal setting, I have a free effective goal setting workbook. I'll put the link below or above this video so you can download it, and it can really help you to identify what it is that you can do to be healthy or healthier. And let me know how you're getting on, and if you ever want a chat to talk about your individual health issues, then feel free to contact me. And don't forget to set yourself one little goal this week. What's the one thing that you can do this week that's going to help you to be healthy? Don't make it too difficult, because then you might not do it one day, and you want to be consistent. So make it easy. You can always exceed your goal, and crack on with that for 1 week, and next week review it and see if you want to roll it over or maybe do something else. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful week, and looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Lots of love. Bye.